histology classes, the tissues of the body. There are 5 types of tissue: epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscle tissue, lymphatic tissue and neural tissue. Today we will see the epithelial tissue, which is otherwise the protective tissue. So epithelial tissue of 2 varieties: simple epithelium and stratified epithelium or multilayer epithelium. In the simple variety there are 4 types. For the simple squamous epithelium, which is called preventive epithelium, see the cells are flattened cells with the flat type of nucleus. So this type of epithelium is called simple squamous epithelium. All the important organs of the body, the 4 pillars of the body, brain, liver, kidney and lung, they are all lined by simple squamous epithelium. That means simple living and high thinking, those who have the most complicated type of functions are having most simpler variety of epithelium, that is simple squamous epithelium. Okay. Now simple columnar epithelium, which is otherwise the secretory epithelium. See, the cells are columnar in size, length is more than the breadth. This is columnar shaped with the flattened nucleus, elongated nucleus. Okay. So these are elongated nucleus. This is simple columnar epithelium seen in case of the glands, because this is secretory epithelium. Then the variety called simple cuboidal epithelium, which is absorptive epithelium, which is seen in case of glands where the absorption is taking place. Here the cells are of cuboidal in shape, length and breadth is same. This is length and breadth is same. This is called cuboid, so cuboidal type of cells with the round nucleus. The example is a thyroid gland, where we will see the simple cuboidal epithelium. Now one variety is called pseudo-stratified epithelium. Stratified means multi-layered, but it is pseudo. That means the name indicates it is looks like stratified multi-layer epithelium, but actually it is a single-layered epithelium. This is called pseudo-stratified epithelium, which is present in the respiratory tract, that is in trachea. See the cells of different shape and size, and with the cilia's on it, and the nucleus will be at different planes. Now nucleus will be at different plane is a feature of the stratified epithelium. So earlier it is to be talked that this is the stratified layer, but that all the cells will touch the basement membrane. So it is a unicellular layer. It belongs to the simple variety called pseudo-stratified epithelium, which is present in the respiratory tract, otherwise called respiratory epithelium. And cells of different cells and size with the cilia. This is to trap the foreign particles, dust particles. It's slump top, and the next generation comes up. This is a continuous process because the respiratory is exposed to the air for inhalation of the or oxygenation. So this is present in the respiratory tract. So nucleus will be at different plane because of the different size of the cells, but all the cells will touch the basement membrane. So these are the 4 varieties of the simple type of epithelium. Now let us come to the stratified type of epithelium, which is multi-layered. Simple becomes stratified. So stratified squamous epithelium, there are 2 varieties. One is keratinized, one is non-keratinized. Now this is a keratinized variety. What do you mean by keratinized? The sum of the cells, basement membrane touching cells having the nucleus, and superficial cell doesn't have the nucleus. So they are the keratinized. Where is the place? It is the skin. That means the dead cells are overlying the skin. So this type of stratified squamous epithelium seen in case of skin. So when you are actually taking your bath, rubbing of your skin, the one which is coming with the soap, that is this keratinized layer that comes out. So these layers will coming up, then it becomes throughout the whole year and wear of the day, the cells will be dead, keratinized over the surface. So this is your stratified squamous epithelium, keratinized variety. This is stratified squamous epithelium, non-keratinized variety. All the cells are having the nucleus. Where it is present, it is placed the mucocutaneous junction. That is, it is present in esophagus or rectum anal canal. Why? It is a mucocutaneous junction. All the cells are multi-layered cells having the nucleus. So best example is keratinized, non-keratinized layer present in the esophagus. But in esophagus, if the baby is having hypervitaminosis A, that means mother, instead of giving the actual dose of vitamin A, giving excess dose, then the esophagus layer, which is non-keratinized, become keratinized, and the baby will come with a complaint of vomiting. So that is a type when the non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium can be keratinized in hypervitaminosis A. Now this is stratified columnar and stratified cuboidal. So you see the columnar layers, that is forming the layers, multi-layer with the elongated cells. This is present in the duct of the gland. This is stratified cuboidal. This is also present in the duct of the gland. Some of the ducts having the simple stratified cuboidal epithelium. So that is nothing but the duct of the gland is having the multi-layered epithelium, and so this is called stratified columnar or stratified cuboidal epithelium, usually present in the ducts of the glands. The one more variety of the multi-layer is very important, which is called transitional epithelium, otherwise called uroepithelium, present in the urinary tract, like urinary bladder. This is the basement lining deeper layer, which is columnar in epithelium. Then this is a pear-shaped cell, polygonal cells in the middle 2 or 3 layers, and ultimately this large balloon-shaped cells which is on the superficial layer. This is the urinary bladder when the urine is less in amount. This is the relaxed state. This is the position of the transitional epithelium. Now, when the urine is accumulated within the urinary bladder and the stretch condition comes, we will see this phase will be compressed and the superficial lump coming with a deep layer, so ultimately looks like single layer. But this is in a phase of transition, so it is called transitional epithelium. When it is relaxed, its cells are ballooning up. When it is stretched full of urine, you see the cells are single layered. This is in a phase of transition. So this is called transitional epithelium or uroepithelium. This is about the epithelial tissue. Okay.